Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. However, we got some cool things to shout out today. So, first and foremost, let me go ahead and apologize for not releasing a video yesterday. My internet died, and by the time that it might have come up, I was at work when it came back. It even started like late Tuesday night, too. It was weird. Came home from work, was on for maybe a half an hour, getting the team sorted, and then all of a sudden the internet died and it was just in and out for a few hours. And I woke up and it was still gone. So I was like, yay, cool, neat. So there's that. Couldn't really do anything about it. But if you guys want to see something else when stuff like that happens next time, let me know in the comments that you would want to see as interim videos so that you still have something to watch while stuff breaks on my end. And second thing, part of why I noticed that the net was gone, I was finishing up the team. So the cool new team that I had been working on for a little bit is right here. And we've got Talonflame, Grimmsnarl, Raging Bolt, Vergaraf, Golden Go, and I believe it is Ogerpon. Okay, cool. So we got a wide variety of Pokemon here. We got our screener, which was something that I had a really hard time trying to figure out how to fit in this team. You guys have no idea. Like, putting a screener in this team means that I have two pranksters. The whole point of the top team, or main team, team 1, was so that I got Tailwind back. I can replace Tornadus for Grimmsnarl, but do you know what Grimmsnarl also has? Dark and Fairy. Guess who's Dark and Fairy? Incineroar and Sylveon. Both Pokemon are needed for my team. Why? Because I wasn't using Fluttermane. If I wasn't using Fluttermane, then Sylveon could obviously be replaced for Fluttermane. And if I wasn't using Fluttermane, Grimmsnarl would fit into that slot. However, I still use dark types. What I'm trying to do is not use so many of one particular type. That way I'm not locked into something. And even then, right? If I took out Sylveon and put in Grimmsnarl, I have a dark type, another dark type, and a third dark type. I am dark heavy for no reason other than expanding force, but I know it wouldn't really work because I haven't really seen it. Like, it's been gone, missing. I don't know if people just used it to like get into Master Ball, or people just got tired of it and just started bringing out like all the dark types that just say, no, get out of here, I hate your face, and is able to one-shot most, if not all, Trick Room teams. Like, we've come across like Fluttermane's now using Trick Room. No one's still using Imprison, at least not that I've seen. I'm still have like the Meowstic that is literally ready to go. I just haven't trained it at all. It's right there. It says no to, Imprison or Expanding Wave, but I haven't seen it. So it's really weird. And like, I built a third team too, just so I can go back to my original roots of being like hyper focus, very offensive and dealing a ton of damage. But even then I'm having issues because like Tornadus is part of was going to be a part of that team. So it would look kind of like this. And this is a little bit more my style, right? Like this right here is perfect. Now I just need a really strong grass type to hold in. And I'm really thinking about Jump Bluff, but he has got Covert Cloak. Tornadus has Covert Cloak, so it's not going to work. I could do Lilligant. Lilligant would be dope. It's got Focus Sash and ignores a lot of the stuff there. Is not based on its attack stat though. It is timid. But with Chlorophyll and the Focus Sash, it makes Pollen Puff look good, Leaf Storm look good, Sleep Powder would be really dope, and that. But I think I'm missing a Ground type, which obviously I am, and I'm also missing an Electric type, which could be, Raging Bolt could fit into this slot. I don't have a Dragon type, I don't have an Electric type, should be able to fit in there just peachy. Could also do Archelodon. Could fit in there really well. We could go full on, where did he go? Oh, Landorus. We could put him back in there, but make him, Salt Vest instead of like Choice Scarf. We have options. We can even put in a Moongus who does the exact same thing as like Lilligant, but Lilligant is pretty dope. I love Lilligant. Like, having a really fast Sun team is dope for me. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that, unfortunately. We can talk about that in a later time. If you guys want to hear more about those details, let me know down in the comments down below. Anyway, so that's how this whole debacle started. I wanted a screener to lower down the offenses that my opponents could do, and I would like a prankster. So I was like, okay, I'll bring in Grimmsnarl. Grimmsnarl is probably the best one that I have. Can survive some attacks and can literally cripple my opponents as long as that it doesn't have to do with Indity or Farafrig, right? So if I just focus on Spirit Break and the screens, necessarily focus on the fourth move, I should be fine, because then I don't have to worry about having that priority thing. And even with Gale Wings, right? If I do Tailwind and then Flare Blitz, I won't have priority, but I will still outspeed. I'm using Farigiraf on this team to make it a little bit more easier for me to take advantage of certain Pokemon. And even with Golden Go, who is going to be my first stellar typing, is going to be dope. Terrablast is probably going to be like the coolest thing, and he's going to answer to any and all possible Pokemon that are Terra'd. So regardless of what the typing is, I'm hoping to do some major damage with it. And that's what this video is going to be like. We're going to get into Team 2 and see how this actually turns out. And I'll have their EV spreads in the pinned comment down below. And yeah, so I know I just threw a bunch of stuff at you. We haven't even hit any of the matches yet, and we're almost 10 minutes in. That's a lot. Let me go ahead and just start rolling, and let's see what happens, shall we? All right, so we got Indity, King Gambit, Cornerstone, Ogerpon, so the rock type, Hatterini, Gallade, and Torkoal. Obviously, this is a pretty slow Trick Room team. Do I have... priority is not going to be good for me in this one. So I think... because Indity is going to tell a lot of that stuff no. Let's go ahead and bring out Grimmsnarl, and let's have Golden Go. No, not Golden Go. Ogerpon, Farigiraf, and Golden Go. That's who we'll bring. Like I said, we want to... there's a lot of special attackers on that team, so we could get away with doing a ton of damage, but I just need to make sure I get light screens up, and I need to make sure that Spirit Break does damage to the Pokemon that it needs to. As long as I'm able to do that and lessen the damage with my screens, it should be fine. We could also bring in Mousehole to this team. That would make this really, really good. So King Gambit Indity opens up first. Psychic Surge. So you turn off priority attacks for myself and from me and you. You also made it really, really hard for me to pick between which one that I want. I'm going to go ahead and go with the Reflect, because you're going to go with the Catal Cleave. I'm then going to follow up with a Ivy Cudgel, and I'm going to go for the Indity, because you're probably going to force me into that slot anyway. Yep, there it is. Saw that. 100%. Reflect. We're going to lower down the damage that we take from the Catal Cleave. Ivy Cudgel goes right into the Indity. Now we don't know what item Indity is using. Swords Dance. Swords Dance. It's got, I mean, nothing I do is gonna survive. Let's hit Indity again. And I'm gonna Spiky Shield on the Ogerpon. Terra comes out. Probably gonna go to... yep, there we go. King Gambit makes it Terra Dragon. So Spirit Break would do a lot of damage here. Spiky Shield. Spirit Break. On the Indity. Does not get the kill, but that's totally fine. We lower down its special attack, so it's not going to do a whole lot. And Grimmsnarl is hurt by the Rocky Helmet. Catal Cleave goes right into the Spiky Shield and does damage to it. They activated Trick Room. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and hit that guy. And I'm just going to go ahead and follow me on the Ogerpon. Helping Hand goes right for the King Gambit. Follow me. Directs the attacks over to his position. Spirit Break. Does not get the KO. Gets really close though. Oh no, I forgot Defiant. Yeah, I'll bring him out. Choreograph. We got Reflect. No light screen, so we'll do that. And I'm going to protect on the Choreograph. Because Catal Cleave is going to come in and hit. Right now, Choreograph might be the slowest thing on the field. One of them, really. Set us up for further future turns with the light screen. Catal Cleave to the Grimmsnarl, not very effective. Super interesting. Turn normal. I'll hit the entity. Helping Hand. Catal Cleave. Down goes Choreograph. I thought my Choreograph was slower, but that's okay. Spirit Break. Gonna take down King Gambit. The biggest problem that I had to deal with. He used his Terra. He doesn't have anymore. And now we get access to all of our other attacks. So yes, good. Absolutely good. Now we get access to Thunder Wave. We get access to Hatterini. I mean, Trick Room is still up. Don't get me wrong. Trick Room is still absolutely up, but it's only up for one more turn. I'm gonna Thunder Wave the Hatterini, and I'm just gonna make it rain. I'm gonna paralyze Hatterini just so, oh, it's got Magic Bounce. Oh, well, it might not affect me. I forgot. Magic Bounce is the thing. But it may not work because, you know, I'm a Dark type. Withdrew entity. So it's gonna get the priority back next turn. Out comes Cornerstone Ogerpon. Magic Bounce. That's fine. That'll help me with the speed ties and stuff. So I'm okay with it. Dazzling Gleam. Grimmsnarl goes down. Not very effective on the Golden Go though. It's a Life Orb. Make it rain. That's almost a one-hit KO on both. Sturdy is why that one survived. Now it's back to normal. So now I should outspeed everything except for Cornerstone Ogerpon. I'm not 100% sure what it's going to do, but we'll see. But I'm definitely going to give this a shot because I saved it, so why not? Stellar Terra on the Golden Go. That's Spect. Yep, he's got choice specs. We went full offense on this guy. Like I said, he's supposed to counter the Terras. Helping Hand goes over to the Ogerpon. And Ivy Cudgel. Not enough. I mean, I'm part steel, so I'm definitely gonna ignore all that. But here you go. Make it rain. A 3 times boost with a -1 special attack. It's still gonna do a lot. Not all the damage calcs have that, by the way, like stellar bonuses, which is why I was like, you know what? I want to give this a try. I want to physically see it. And I gotta say, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. I gotta say. I like that. That was good. That was dandy. Match 1 went really, really well. We were able to hold out with both the screens, which is really, really great. And Grimmsnarl did not do a lot of damage. I thought he would do a lot more, but nope, absolutely not. So we did call it. We did call it. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, we've got Gouging Fire, Rillaboom, Fragfrig, Ogerpon that's water, Dragonite, and King Gambit. So a lot of people are coming in with Defiant because Incineroar is all over the place. Yeah, Gyarados, I've seen a couple times now, which I'm so happy people are using him. Please use him more. He's so cool. And also we have Landorus. Well, both I and T. We mostly see I now, but T is still good, guys. It's still great. We just got to figure out how to use him. At least I need to. In this particular matchup, though, I guess we could go with the screens again. I mean, Breaking Swipe is going to do a lot, but we're going to come in and do a little bit more damage than I would like, but we do not have anyone that sets up. You know what? Let's bring Talonflame. They don't have anyone that's going to be able to outspeed. They do have someone with Trick Room. And I have no one that's going to turn it off. So there's that. We're going to use Ogerpon and let's bring in the Golden Go again. Why not? He's going to counter everything that's on that side of the field. And when he's Stellar Terra, this is dope. I just figured this out. People with extreme speed still can't hit them because they're still with the original typing. So like Dragonite, if he's like Terra normal extreme speed, he can't hit Golden Go. So that's dope. Grimmsnarl Talonflame versus King Gambit and Gouging Fire, and speed was heightened. Okay, so let's go ahead and go with the Reflect. And I'm just going to go ahead and... I mean, I could taunt, but I think... You know what? I'll go straight for the Flare Blitz and go right into King Gambit. Okay, they're going to Terra. King Gambit. Terra Fairy. So he removes his weakness to fire. Reflect, so we take less damage. Howl. Raises the attacks. Flare Blitz. Not enough. Does the burn? Recoil? Burn? No burn. Terra Blast. Goes right into Grimmsnarl. I live with 6 HP. Let's go. Let's go and Thunderwave that. And I'll go ahead and start us off with Tailwind. Thunderwave, half your speed because you're paralyzed. Makes Talonflame a little bit faster. Also boost up the rest of my team. Breaking Swipe does nothing to Grimmsnarl, but it will hit Talonflame for a little bit of damage. Cleave does take that Talonflame. Now, because he had Covert Cloak, none of his attacks went down, which is great for me. And now we're going to bring in the Golden Go here. And I'm going to go straight into Thunder Waving King Gambit. I should go right to Power Gem and knock out, because I think he's going to swap out King Gambit. There'd be no reason to keep him in. Yeah, let's do that. Yep, see, just gonna swap that out. Rillaboom comes in. Grassy Surge comes up. Totally fine with that. Here comes the Stellar Terra. On the Golden Go here. Specs with the Power Gem. Thunder Wave. Goes right on that guy. Halves his speed, but most importantly, he's just paralyzed. Power Gem right on this Gouging Fire. Does not get the KO, but gets really, really close. Snarl. Grimmsnarl just like, nah, bro. Nah, bro. Special attack drops on both characters, which is totally fine. Golden Go will now heal up a little bit, and so will Grimmsnarl. Why, thank you so much. I'm going to swap over to Ogerpon because I know the Fake Out's going to go to Grimmsnarl, and I can't do anything about that. But I'm going to hit the Gouging Fire again. Because he can't Fake Out Golden Go. Grassy Glide. Right to the Ogerpon. See? I knew it. Power Gem. Knocks out Big Man himself. HP restored on both. King Gambit? You could. I don't know what that is. Dragonite. Let's go on Spiky Shield. And we're going to go ahead and hit Dragonite, who's probably got Inner Focus. Most of them don't do multi-scale anymore just because so many Intimidates run around. But it's probably Inner Focus. They go for the double protect. I mean, that was a good call, obviously. Obviously, that was a great call. And Golden goes back up to full. Oh, look, Tailwind's gone. That's cool. Let's see. Let's Horn Leech you, and I'm going to hit you right in the face with a Power Gem. Oh, well, King Gambit's coming back out. That's dope. As we already know what all four of them are. Horn Leech. Right off the Rillaboom. A little bit of healing. Well, that's a lot of healing, actually. Power Gem. Not very effective. But Hammer. Oof. That recoil, though. That recoil, though. But you know what? That's totally fine, because I know what I'm doing next turn. I am Spiky Shielding, and I am retreating, so I can reset the specs. And it was a good call, definitely, to swap out to that, because I didn't think that that Power Gem did that less of damage. But that's interesting. Now I will lose one Pokemon here, which is unfortunate. But I also get the huge advantage because they'd have to swap out Rillaboom here just so that they don't get knocked out next turn. Now he does have Grassy Glide though, so I mean it is what it is. Let's bring out Grimmsnarl. Withdrew. Okay. Brings right back out Dragonite. That's cool. Spiky Shield. Wood Hammer. Right into the Grimmsnarl. That's still a lot of damage, bro. That's a lot of damage. That recoil is going to be huge. Oh, that's not as big as I thought it would be. That's kind of a shame. And that disappeared from the battle. Let's go ahead and just bring right back out Golden Go. And let's go ahead and Horn Leech. Because I attacked before Rillaboom before. But he's also got Grassy Glide. So let's just attack into that slot again. And I'll just go straight for the Make It Rain. Because why not? Protect on the Dragonite. Horn Leech. That's a lot of damage on that Rillaboom. That was a crit too. Yoink. It's going to go up just a lot of HP. Make It Rain doesn't do anything to the Dragonite. But that's okay. It doesn't need to. I'm going to take out this Rillaboom, which means none of us gets healing. And I am set to knock down that King Gambit next turn. Because it can't do anything. Right? You can Sucker Punch the Golden Go, but that doesn't do anything. It absolutely does nothing. You want to know why it does nothing? Sucker Punch is going to fail. Follow me. That's all. That's all I have to do. Follow me to Make It Rain. King Gambit goes down, Dragonite gets hit for a lot, and I'm sitting pretty. At least I think so. So Dragonite, I don't know what moves they... I only know they have Protect. I don't know what the item is. I don't know what the ability is. Extreme Speed. Goes right into Ogre Punch. Does not knock it out. That is Life Orb. Sucker Punch fails because it's on the wrong Pokemon. Make It Rain. -1. But Specs still doesn't get the KO. But I'm okay with that because now I can Spiky Shield. And I'm going to Make It Rain again. Now I should be able to live against King Gambit. The majority of that damage that I did before was because of the Stellar Terra. Like, Extreme Speed can't go into Stumpy Tantrum. Not enough to KO. That's still a lot of damage. Make It Rain. Oh. King Gambit goes down. I'm just gonna Horn Leech and Make It Rain. They can't do both. Okay, I have speed. Never mind. I was like, yeah, I'll just... It's like, they can't do both. I've seen them. They can do one. And Ogre Punch's probably going to go down, or it's Golden Go. One of them is your choice. But not both. This is pretty solid. I'm actually kind of happy that I built this team. It's wrecking. It is absolutely destroying people right now. This is what I've been missing, guys. Having 6 people, completely different typing, and then somehow they just flat out work. I'm still flabbergasted. Let's get to our next match, shall we? Okay. We've got Tornadus, Armarouge, Indeedee, Ursaluna, Fluttermane, and Iron Crown. This is a team of expanding forces if I have ever seen one. This is going to be very interesting because immediately I just want to go right on the offensive and just do as much horror as I possibly can. The problem is, though, I do have a Tornadus that possibly could have Taunt, but I do have people on that side of the table that can use Trick Room more than once. There's 3 members that use Trick Room right off the bat. I don't know how to fix that, which is unfortunate, especially if Indeedee ever hits the field. My priority moves no longer work. So how do we deal with this? I don't know. I mean, we can go in there with Fergraph and Golden Go and hope for the best. I think these 2 are like my slowest people. I think Grimmsnarl is like a dead third. Well, Raging Bolt is also that. Well, you know what? Let's do that. Oh, I think I did it. I think I did it. I was like, oh, I'll bring an Ogerpon just to have a physical attacker. I was going to bring in Grimmsnarl, Raging Bolt, Farigiraf, and Golden Go, right? Should be able to do a lot of things with that 4 core. And I second guessed myself and was like, okay, I just need an Ogerpon. I just need an Ogerpon. For some reason, I need Ogerpon. No, I don't need Ogerpon. What I need is far less than Ogerpon. What I'm going to do is go ahead and start right up with the Thunderbolt over on Tornadus. And I'm just going to go ahead and Helping Hand the Raging Bolt, because there wouldn't be no reason why they would want to do Trick Room. I mean, they could do Tailwind and they could just open up with Bleakwind Storm, but I now say no to priority, so it's kind of different. The Terra, it's gonna go Psychic, so it is totally expanding force. Absolutely is, because here comes Indity from the switch in. No switch in. Interesting. U-turn. Off his own Armarouge. Activates Rico Armor to double the speed. Or raise it 2 stages. And the weakness policy. That's cool. Are you store power? Here comes Indity. No, it's definitely expanding force. Absolutely. Because here it comes. Yep, there he is. This is expanding force. Field got weird. Psychic Seed activates. Yep, here it comes. Well, that was a KO on Raging Bolt. He couldn't survive, but Farigiraf could. That was dope. Absolutely fantastic. Gained health because of the Citrus Berry. Go ahead and bring out Golden Go. Let's just do that. Why not? And I'm going to protect on the Farigiraf. I want to see how this is going to go. I wanted to see this. I can see this now. Let's Terra Blast right into that slot and just say goodbye. Because again, this is a hard Trick Room team. There wouldn't be any other reason not to use it. Helping Hand. I'm a Protect. Expanding Force. Even with it not being a fourth of the damage, still was not enough. Now, if this was Grimmsnarl, okay, absolutely. But yeah, they swept me. There's no way. Absolutely none. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I can't. I'm just gonna Helping Hand and hope for the best. They also Helping Hand, because they are faster at it. Expanding Force. Up. Yep. Couldn't do anything. I don't have any dark types, so it was kind of like writing on the wall. But it's weird, right? Like I said in the beginning of the video, I haven't seen an expanding force user in forever. This is the first time in like 10 matches. No, second time in 10 matches that I've seen one. So 2 out of 10 has been expanding force. Not really good odds. %. But still, like, there was not a whole lot that I could do. Golden Go was going to be my answer, but with the weak armor getting procced for +2, plus weakness policy also giving them +2, plus the field giving it a boost for 50%, plus Helping Hand giving another 50% boost, you were looking at at a, let's see, 50%. Oh, and Terra's psychic. Yeah, let's just put that into perspective here, guys. Let me do some maths. This is stupid. I hate this move so much. I want you guys to know this. Expanding Force is an 80 base move. Okay? Calc. There you go, calculator. Okay. 80 base move times 1.5 because of the psychic field. Times 2 because of Terra. Times 1.5 again because of Helping Hand. Okay? So we've got Psychic Terrain, Helping Hand, Terra. The base power of this move went from 80 to 360 after turn 2, and that's not including the two stages that was earned from weakness policy, which, let me see where that's at. Stat modifiers. Here we go. For a +2, that is a 4 and 2. So what is 4 divided by 2? 2. That sounds wrong. Wouldn't that be another 1.5? So 360 times 1.5 again. That's a 540. Yep, this move's broken. Especially when you have, around 540, guys. Yep, that's a lot. That's a lot. People think Rage Fist from Annihilate is bad? Nope. That has a cap. This one does not, I think. Anyways, next fight. All right, in this match, we've got Incineroar, Rillaboom, Cresselia, Registeel, Ogerpon, and Fluttermane. Let's go. Okay, let's see what we could do here. So here's what I'm thinking. We give up and go home. No, just kidding. We're gonna shut those off. Also, guys, I was wrong on my calcs. It's like 720 for Expanding Force. It's a lot. Absolutely a lot. It's tremendously huge. We need to do something. Absolutely something. Anything. I don't have anyone that's gonna be able to do as Registeel. You know what? Let's bring in these two, Ogerpon and Golden Go. We'll leave Fergaraf and Raging Bolt behind. They don't really have anyone that has a lot of priority outside of Incineroar and Rillaboom. I don't know if they're gonna have any. Like, this is me just stupid talking, right? Flutterwing is gonna come out and does the Trick Room. Why? I have no idea. It's not like half their team isn't like really speedy. They could be really fast. I wouldn't assume Fluttermane to take advantage of having a really slow paced game. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Intimidate goes off, drops the Talonflame's attack because it's intimidates, but we have Incineroar and Registeel versus Talonflame and Grimmsnarl. I'm gonna go ahead and just taunt. Well, I mean, I could Flare Blitz right into Registeel, but he's gonna get set up and I don't want that. Plus, Fake Out's gonna come into the Talonflame, and I would much rather get set up this way. But I didn't notice anyone that stops my priority moves, so Thunder Wave should do very well here. They're gonna start off the Terra, and it's gonna be the Registeel, and it's water. Okay, you ignore now my water or my fire attacks, which is totally fine. That's not what I'm doing first. Fake Out goes over to the Grimmsnarl instead. Grimmsnarl flinch cannot move. Okay, taunt. No iron defense for you. No iron defense for you. Let's go ahead and swap into Golden Go. And I'm going to try again with the Reflect. So let's see what happens. I don't have anything for Registeel. Like, he's not someone that I've calced for, so I have no idea what he's going to do. He's such an unknown Pokemon to me that even I don't even know what he's gonna do. I know I just said that, but like, I don't know what he's fully capable of. Like, that's how scared I am. Okay, Parting Shot goes over to the Grimmsnarl, just totally fine. As I consider, or you can go away now. That's totally cool. You're good. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming out. Summon the Rank Master. This is Rillaboom. Gotcha. Grassy Surge comes out. Heavy Slam. Right into the Grimmsnarl. But because Heavy Slam is based on weight, I'm sitting kind of pretty. We're going to Terra Blast into that guy because I really want to see what it's going to do. We're going to get faked out though. So I'm just going to Thunder Wave him in the event that I don't get faked out. Oh, he retreats. Well, that stinks. A Pokefan? That's cool. Incineroar comes out. That's cool. That's even better. Kind of. Not really. He baited my Terra. Now, if this was like a rock attack, he's like, maybe we could talk, but that's not what I did at all. I wanted to try out Terra Blast, you fiend. Why did you leave? Oh, no Grassy Glide, no Fake Out. Okay. So just straight up paralyze the Rillaboom here. And Terra Blast right into the Incineroar. Not very effective, obviously. And we're going to drop our attack stages. And Rillaboom could not move because he is paralyzed. And Grimmsnarl is just acting pretty because he can. I'm stuck into that move though, so we're just going to swap out to Ogerpon. And I'm going to start wrecking people's faces now. I'm just going to Thunder Wave that entire team. That's what I'm going to do. That's my plan. Like, you know, your plan on being really, really cool and stuff. Well, right now I only see physical attackers and I have Reflect up. So you're not doing a ton of damage to me. And even if you could, you're not doing a whole lot. We retreat Golden Go. Bring out the Ogerpon to put immediate pressure on the Incineroar. Recalls Rillaboom. Probably going to bring back. Yep, here he comes. Ah. Thunder Wave. Oh, it does not affect Dark Pokemon. Right. Knock off. Goes over the Ogerpon. Does not do anything. Because, you know. Yeah. We're going to go ahead and Horn Leech. And I'm just going to go ahead and Thunder Wave the Registeel. I would retreat Registeel right now. Right now. Absolutely right now. Good call. Because I was definitely going to wreck their face. Here comes Rillaboom. Thunder Wave will not work because he's already paralyzed. Horn Leech. Now, if that was going right over to Incineroar, like, bro, I guessed it. I absolutely guessed it. Parting Shot. Hits the poor Ogerpon. That stinks. He goes back. Here comes Registeel again. What am I sitting at? Let's go on Horn Leech. Are you gonna swap out again? Like, you could swap again. I think you are. I'm going to go Ivy Cudgel into that slot. I'm going to retreat Grimmsnarl to bring out Talonflame. That's what I want to do. I want to put immediate pressure on Rillaboom. That's what I want. Rillaboom cannot move because it's paralyzed, so that was Grassy Glide or Fake Out. Ivy Cudgel, you didn't swap out. That doesn't do anything to Mr. Boom over there. Okay. I see field disappears. Little Horn Leech. And I'm just gonna go straight for Tailwind. So that I outspeed. I don't think it's gonna do a whole lot to Registeel though. But I at least want to be able to do this. He's gonna switch, right? That would make the most sense. But he's got +2 now, so why would you? But I know... But he knows I have Golden Go in the back. So he has to be very, very careful that I don't swip into Golden Go. And I have Terra Blast with Stellar Terra. And that's going to be instantly, like, trouble for Registeel. So Horn Leech. At a +2, that's still... Now that's a +4. I got to get rid of him now. Absolutely has to be dealt with. Wood Hammer. Over to the Ogre Pond. With a Spiky Shield, and I'm going to go straight for the Brave Bird on the Rillaboom. If he doesn't swap out, he's going to go down. If he does swap out, then I might knock out the next target that comes out. But as for right now, I am kind of sitting pretty. This has got really, really, really interesting. The only way that I can deal with Body Press now is to eliminate the switches. So there goes Rillaboom. Okay. Here comes Incineroar. Timidate goes off. Spiky Shield. Brave Bird. Not enough to KO. Body Press goes into the Protect. Hurt him. You know what? Let's swap out to the Golden Go because I think he's going to go into that slot again. And I'm going to taunt the Registeel. He's +4. He's going to have to start spamming Body Presses now. He could do anything else, right? But he needs to be able to put a lot of pressure on me. And the only way he can do that is to be able to Body Press. I don't know what any other spells he would know. But I'm going to taunt him. So now you can't do another Iron Defense. Parting Shot is going to not work against Golden Go. And Body Press goes right into the Talonflame, which is totally fine. I'm absolutely okay with that because I'm going to force him to swap out of that slot now. My team's Reflect wore off? I don't think so. Terra Blast into that slot, and I'm going to go ahead and get Reflect back up so that I don't take as much damage on this +4 as I possibly can. Like, right now, the standoff for Golden Go is that he can't Body Press into that slot. So if this Registeel has anything else, or doesn't have anything else, like he needs to have something else besides Body Press, because otherwise he cannot do anything to Golden Go. But unfortunately, Golden Go attacks first. Here's Terra Steel, super effective. Not as effective as I would like it to be. Still really, really good. Don't get me wrong. Knock off. Not enough to knock it out, but it does take out the choice specs. Heavy Slam. Again, dealt on weight, nothing else. Tailwind is now gone. And I'm just going to hit that. And I'm going to Thunder Wave the Registeel. He's +4. It would not be beneficial for him to swap out now, so I'm just going to paralyze him and hope for the best. But I'm still Terra Stellar, so all of my attacks now get a +3 to their base power. Even at -1, I'm still hitting for a ton. And I still don't get hit by body press. So as long as I can get rid of the Incineroar, which leaves, totally fine with that. Here comes a Rillaboom. Bring up the Grassy Surge. This is going to help the Registeel heal up a little bit more. Thunder Wave. Paralyze it, so now every other attack may not work. Power Gem. It's not very effective, but it's good enough. We slam. And he shook off the taunt. Do that. Swap to Ogerpon. Because they're paralyzed, right? I can come in and out as I please now. Terra Blast. Now -2. Could not move because paralyzed. So that was Rillaboom. Body Press into the Ogerpon is unfortunate. He does get the KO. Now I can't swap out the Golden Go, which is really unfortunate. Okay, Grimmsnarl. All right, we're gonna make it rain. It's gonna hit both. It's not gonna do a whole lot, but it is gonna do some. Crit on someone, most likely the Registeel. It's -3. Spirit Break. Oh my goodness! High horsepower right into the Golden Goat. Not enough to KO it, but it does get it really, really low. And Registeel could not move because of paralyzed. Them removing the specs really killed my Golden Go. There's not a whole lot that I could do. But this match essentially is really, really, really long. Shadow Ball. And we'll do it again. There you go. Oh, it's not enough. The -3 did it. Oh no, I can't take down this Registeel. Game's over. Ah, the -3 did it. I should have swapped Golden Go out a while ago, but I didn't. Oh, it's not super effective. I mean, it still did a lot, but that was a really, really good match. Oh, I only saw 3 of the 4. Dang it. Still, the Incineroar did a lot of work, although it doesn't... I was actually quite surprised that Parting Shop doesn't go on to Golden Go, but that's dope. Now that I know that, that's pretty dope. But everything else, like, oh, that was rough. That was rough. Anyway, That was a good match. Yeah, you guys might not have known this, but it's almost 19 minutes long for that one. So we were definitely getting close to time. So that was dope. I love that. Let's get to the next one. Okay. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so we got Lilligant, Torkoal, Chi-Yu, Ursaluna, Archelodon, and Milotic. We almost went with that team. That was dope. Outside of Ursaluna, we almost did kind of the same thing. Not really. I shouldn't say kind of. I honestly should not. But yeah, let's see. I realized I don't have a lot of counters to this team. Well, no, that's a lie. Let's go ahead and bring up Grimmsnarl because we can do Spirit Break, start lowering down some special attacks. And they don't have anyone to say no to priority. So I'm going to bring over Raging Bolt. Let's go ahead and bring over Farigiraf, and I think Ogerpon is going to be it. Is this what I want to go with? Or say, yeah, we'll go with this. Like, Archelodon is another Pokemon that I'm going to have to really be careful with. I do want to bring up the screens because the screens are going to be very helpful. I don't think Talonflame is going to be great here. I mean, Taunt is great all on its own, but I just want to make sure that I survive against the inevitable change. I think this is going to be one of those. So we have Chi-Yu and Lilligant versus Grimmsnarl and Raging Bolt. We're going to go ahead and do the light screen. So we take half damage. And then I'm just going to Thunderclap. Well, Golden Ghost's not with me. But they don't have... They have Milotic, so I just kind of want to hold on to it for now. I'm going to Thunderclap to Lilligant. It's going to fail as they do Sleep Powder. Heat Wave. Not very effective, but that's a Life Orb Chi-Yu. Sleep Powder over on the Raging Bolt. Something I kind of foresaw happening, like already. I'm just going to go ahead and Thunder Wave it now. And I'll Protect. Withdrew the Lilligant. Here comes the next Pokemon. I don't recall seeing another Dark type, so here comes Torkoal. Photosynthesis activates on the Raging Bolt. Special attack was heightened. And Raging Bolt is fast asleep. But the Thunder Wave does go over to Torkoal. Heat Wave. Misses Raging Bolt, but it's going to hit the Grimmsnarl for a lot. Hit you for a lot. Let's go ahead and hit that with that, and I'm going to Thunderclap. Raging Bolt woke up. Here comes the Thunderclap. Not enough for the KO, but it'll do the job. Oh, that's right. I forgot. Dark Pulse on the Raging Bolt. Not as strong as you think. Eruption. Oh, yeah. Torkoal's there. That's right. It should probably hit the Torkoal. I forgot. Dark types. Ignore prankster stuff. I always seem to forget that, to be honest. It's one of my worst flaws. Yeah, we'll bring out Ogerpon. Against these fire types, it's going to be very beneficial, but I have to hit Torkoal first. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and Thunderclap the Chi-Yu again. Probably retreat it to bring out something else. Probably like Lilligant. That would be like my guess. That would be like the best way to bring her in. Protect. Okay. Thunderclap. It's gonna fail. Ivy Cudgel hits the Torkoal. Does half. It is Sun. Heat Wave. Ooh! Ooh! Raging Bolt just getting a little bit of HP. Do I risk it? You already protected. You know what? You know what? Let's do it. Let's do this. I know Raging Bolt could survive. It just depends on how much. Thunderclap. Goodbye, Chi-Yu. Ivy Cudgel. Heat Wave. Oh yeah, it's gonna knock him down. I tried to make it like if it was like Eruption or anything else, I was thinking like, oh, maybe I'll just survive a little bit, but no. No, no. Absolutely not. And they sent out Lilligant. Chlorophyll's gonna get activated. I'm gonna Spiky Shield, and I'm gonna go ahead and Psychic the Lilligant. Because After You is gonna get activated after that. Could also be Sleep Powder, but nope, there's the After You. Here comes the Heat Wave. Yep. There's nothing to the Ogerpon because it protected. We'll hit the Furgraf for a decent amount. Sunlight's gone. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, we'll help in hand. I mean, we're going to do our best. I think Lilligant still outspeeds regardless, so we'll try it. Could not move because of Paralyzed. That was Torkoal. That Torkoal tried to go for Protect. Horn Leech does go before Lilligant, so I don't know what it was trying to do, but I went first. Maybe it was trying to do a Trick Room? I don't know. Out comes Ursaluna. A Horn Leech. And Psychic the Torkoal. Here comes the Terra. It's going to Terra normal. Or water. Normal. Okay. Here comes the Blood Moons. It's not Life Orb, so it's got to be something else. Chi-Yu had Life Orb. One Leech. Goes right into the Ogerpon. Gets quite a bit of HP back, but the Blood Moon's going to hit it for a lot. Here comes Psychic. Hits the Torkoal. Knocks it right out. Hyper Voice. Oh, this is going to hit both. Are you Spect? That was a lot. That was a lot, but I'm glad that you're not Spect. So what are you? Maybe that was Spect, but I just took less damage because of that. I don't know. Spiky Shield because of... And I'm gonna Nasty Blot. I mean, Light Screen's gone. don't know what the item is. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Spiky Shield, so Ogerpong will live because I do outspeed it regardless. Does not have Vacuum Wave. Will this destroy Fergaraf? I mean, I'm part normal, so maybe not. Does not. Alright. Ivy Cudgel. And we're to Psychic. And is it enough? Yep, there we go. Oh, I don't know what item it had. I don't think it was spec'd. I don't think it was. And if it was, they probably didn't put a lot of attention into special attack. That's so weird. Which one was it? I think you guys might have to let me know what it was because I don't know. But that was dope. Those matches were great. I think we went 3-2. Man, we went 3-2 in forever. We almost went 4-1. But the last match was insane. This match was just as good. Jeez, you guys are gonna have to tell me which ones that you thought was like the best one for you. Because the last three definitely felt like I was at a regional level tournament. I don't know how they would have went, but I really love this team. I really love this team. I don't think Golden Go would have done anything better, to be honest. So it wasn't Life Orb. It wasn't a Rescue Berry because they dropped to red and didn't proc. Was it Assault Vest? I mean, I don't think so. It took a moderate amount. I didn't Psychic it though. I Horn Leeched it to get a lot of HP back and then just hope for the best. I don't know though. No Citrus Berry. I mean, it did Hyper Voice. Was it spec'd? And they just didn't invest into any offense at all? I don't know. How interesting. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the end of today's video. As you can see, we're still in the Master Ball tier. We're never going to drop because that's not how this works. But we are currently in rank 19,754. Out of 80 battles, we have won 38 of them and lost 42 of them. And with this particular team, I'm a little flabbergasted. I had no idea that we could build something so gnarly. If we weren't basically forced out of priority, we might be actually able to do stuff, which is totally rad. But what's even more rad, wow, I sound old, is just the fact that the synergy between everyone seemed to be really, really good. We had Fergaraf that would be able to stop priority being hit on our end, but Golden Go with the Stellar Terra, I kind of am warming up to it. If you didn't have Spect or like any choice items, I can see it being like extremely good to use, and especially with people that have like Assault Vest. If you put Stellar Terra on people like Incineroar or Iron Hands, like people that usually don't go full on attack and just use it to either support by knocking off items or just drain punching stuff and just being like big old wall, Stellar Terra sounds amazing to have. And you just get bonuses, a 3x bonus to all your attacks, and you're not limited by anything. I know in one game I did really, really well swapping out Golden Go, but as you saw, -3 made it so all of us attacks were just completely neutered. So maybe doing something different for Golden Go, maybe putting on with like the Assault Vest or maybe the leftovers so that I can have like a Protect or something else. But the whole point of Golden Go is supposed to be that checkmate, knock you out Pokemon. And originally he is supposed to be Terra Steel and then Spect Make It Rain and then not worry about the drops. But if you take Specs away, his special attack is nothing. It's null. So I'm very interested in seeing how this could build into something different. And I wish I was doing another regional, because this team, I have a feeling like this could take me somewhere. And I'm probably going to continue playing with it after this season, to be honest. So if you guys want to see the progression of this team a little bit more, let me know down in the comments down below, especially after when we hit all 100 battles. We're 20 fights away, so 4 more days. And the series at least for season 15, is concluded. We're obviously going to continue on, but it's concluded. That's when you guys will get your tier matches, and those are 1 to 20, 21 to 40, 41 to 60, so on and so forth, right? I'm hoping you guys enjoyed that. Anyways, I'm done rambling. I've taken enough of your time. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please do me a favor by leaving a like on the video if you like it, dislike it if you didn't. Please leave a comment down below of how you thought the matches did. What Pokemon did you think was MVP? What teams were you surprised by? And how'd you guys like my team? Tried to calc this as quickly as I possibly could, and it took me 3 days, but I was able to build a team that was coherent enough to do quite well. So again, let me know down below in the comments. I do reply to any and all comments that you guys leave behind, and again, I will have their EV stats or values listed in the pinned comment down below. If you're already a newer viewer of mine, thank you for watching my videos. Please be sure to watch the rest of the series. They're going to be listed on the end card, and I do list the previous episode in the first part of the video, so you guys can click back and watch those if you want to. Join the rabbit hole, or if you guys just want to watch me struggle or find something new-ish to kind of think over. That's what this channel is here for. You to learn, and me to teach, and also teach myself. If you are a returning viewer and you like what you see, please hit the subscribe button, as it does let me know that you guys like the content that you see. And if you guys want to be notified when I upload next, go ahead and click the notification bell over on the right, and you'll be notified when I upload next time. For now, that's it. That's all that I've got. I want to thank you guys for watching once again. And until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.